Good morning, evening, afternoon, whatever it is, wherever you're at. Today is May 12th, 2026, Tuesday. And we have a full day at work. I don't know what I'm getting into after work. Gotta go to the post office like normal. Gotta grab my coffee. So, let's get today going. It is a beautiful, clear, sunny day here in Churchill. Absolutely beautiful. Perfect for Polaroids right now. But we gotta go to work. Gotta make that money. Love this morning view. Look at that sunrise. Looking good. Very nice. Like 5 cop cars for the one car. I wonder what that guy was doing. Oh, we got this mystical looking fog rolling over 11W. This field to the right here always has deer in it. It's a good spot to take some wildlife shots. Especially in mornings like this. Look at that. That is awesome looking. Very nice. It is the appropriate color. It tastes amazing. This is a good coffee. Here comes the Eastman Domtar doo-doo plant view. Sun's already up, so it's not a sunrise. Still very stinky though. There you go. Nothing like seeing the chemicals go into the air. I do have a heart doctor appointment today at 12:45, so I will be heading out to do that at lunch. And I've got to drop off a few video games to get resurfaced at Bubba's Books. I'm just dropping them off real quick, run in, hand them to him, and leave. I gotta be quick. So I'll do that first, then go to the doctor's office, and then head back to work. But it's a full day today. Hopefully the heart doctor thing will go well. They just did some blood work recently, so we shall see. I'm wanting to come off these meds. I do not like taking that many meds. Not a fan of it at all. But I gotta take it so that my heart builds its strength back up for pumping the fluid. So, where I had that infection in the heart. So, got to take care of that first. So I've been on the medicine for 6 months now. Big difference. I'll catch you all at lunch as we head to go to the heart doctor. I got a real busy morning until then. I got meeting after meeting. Alrighty, it is lunchtime. I am on my way to drop off these at Bubba's real quick. Just circle in, drop it off, and then running up to the Heart Center for my appointment in Kingsport. So, gotta get that done. Hoping for some good news today, and hopefully my blood pressure is where it should be. So, we'll see. Last time I had to wait a little bit because my blood pressure was really high. So, I'm going to go actually take a blood pressure pill right now. Help out with that when I get in there. So, but yeah, run into Bubba's. Then Heart Center and then back to work. I love Cage the Elephant. This is a great band. If you've never heard them, look them up. We are going down here to Bubba's. They have the yellow lining on their building here to the right. Hopefully they are open. And I can drop these off really quick. So, I'll swing in here. Let's see if they're open. They are not open. They're closed, aren't they? Well, on to the doctor's appointment. Alright, we are pulling into the Heart Center here in Kingsport. Let's go see what they say. Oh, that went way better than expected. I went in there, they took my blood pressure, and it was 128/72, and she was like, I don't believe it. She's like, that ain't right. And they made me stand up, and we did it again, and it was 130/70, and she's like, well, hot dang. Look at you having good blood pressure. I was like, I know. Because usually it's in the 200s. Like 170, 160 is normal for me, which is super high for most people. So having it like that, pretty awesome. I have an echo coming up that I got to do, that they want to make sure my valves and all that stuff are working good. And so it's looking promising, pretty good. So I'm pretty happy. That made me happy. Not that bad today. Alrighty, y'all, I got to head back to work, so I'll catch up with you in a little while. Alright, the work day is over. It's busy. It's busy day. Busy day. So I've got an idea that I think me and Philip talked about before I left. He thinks it's a good idea. I think it's a good idea. So let's get some feedback. This is where I want some feedback from you all, because it involves you all who love to watch my videos, which I appreciate. Thank you. I do appreciate that a lot. So I love, I'm working on my sci-fi book, and I love vintage sci-fi movies. And there's a group out there that preserves old movies, and they make them 4K, 4K, high def resolution, all that good stuff. They make Blu-rays 4K, and they take the old films and they redigitize them and all that stuff. I can't pronounce it too well. Criterion, I think is how you say it. But it's the Criterion Collection. And I've bought a couple Criterion movies, and I'm thinking once a month, just once a month, for one night, I sit down. Tonight I'm bringing my drawing table into the living room, so I can work on my book while Jody watches movie or watches TV and all that stuff. But I was thinking, doing one night a week, the Criterion Collection night, we bring out an old sci-fi movie, we watch it, not the whole movie obviously, you'd get snippets of me and whoever's watching it with me, of our reactions, replaying it to show you what we're laughing at or what's funny, and just kind of talking about that movie, showing you what we bought, and I'm working on my book and stuff. So what do you think? Do you think that would be something you would be interested in watching? Because I love that old sci-fi. And today we were rolling at one of the commercials for Robinson Crusoe on Mars. And it has this monkey in it that tweaks out. And we were just rolling and having it. I was like, you know what? People would probably love to see our reactions to some of this stuff. So I think that's a pretty good idea. I don't know. Let me know. We might do it a few times and just try it and see how it goes. But I think that would be something fun to do. Kind of like me and Jody have our Lego nights that we do, which we both love. But it's something that I can look forward to every month. Picking a new movie out and being like, oh, let's watch this one. I think it'd be fun. So let me know your thoughts below. If you're familiar with the Criterion Collection, do you own any? Any recommendations? I've got an Amazon shopping cart or list created full of movies I've picked out that I'm like, I want to watch that. That looks great. So I think the first one's going to be the Robinson Crusoe on Mars. And then I forgot the title of the next one, but it is trippy. It is some weird stuff. It is great though. I'll have a lot of fun with it. The drawing style to it, because it's animated, it's a 70s animated, is a lot like how I draw. And just the characters that he's created, and it's pretty funny. So even Philip was like, that is right up your alley. I don't know. I think that would be fun. Let me know below. That is something I would love to hear people's feedback on. And yeah, I think because I love old stuff. You can tell I love VHS tapes. I love taking Polaroids. I miss that period of time when I was a kid. and even a little bit before my time. I love the older stuff. It's Gilligan's Island and some of the old sci-fi Godzillas. I love the old Godzillas. I love how cheesy they were. I love everything about it. The storylines, I just think they're great. And we don't get anything like that nowadays. And I don't know. I just kind of want to delve. I just want to go deeper into that. Having a hard time talking. But let me know your thoughts below. I'm interested to see what everybody else thinks. I think it could be fun. We are going to pop on into Super Yummy and grab some super yummy food over here for dinner. That's what we're doing. I'm not lying, that's the name of it, Super Yummy. So, it's right here. Gonna pop in and pick up our to-go order. We got the goods. Oh, and it smells super yummy. All right, there's my puffed chicken with sweet and sour. Love it. And who else loves it? That one. You love it that much, don't you? I might give you one. Look at that.
You said I think you got enough for more than one.
Look at that sushi. How's that look?
Delicious.
Delicious. You want a puffed chicken, honey?
They might be too hot.
Yeah, she gobbled it up. It's fine. Jody's got Andy Griffith on. Time for her to take a nap. But I'm going to be packing some stuff up here. Here's that PS1. And a bunch of the accessories. We're just going to put it up and save it for the store. I'm going to box all this up and save it too. So we're going to get it packed away nice and neat. So when we do go to do it, it'll be ready to go. And then I'm going to move this chair out. Move this chair over. Put my drafting table right here. Alright, I got this for the little table over here to put the art supplies on. I'm going to pull that out and I'll show you what it looks like. Alright, so I'll put all my pens and stuff in there angled down. Pencils and stuff so it's easier to pull from. Nice to have in one spot. Alright, so all I got to get now is a little stool for back here. I've got it all laid out how I want. Facing the TV. So that'll work out good. This was my drafting table for many years. It was made in, oh Lord, 50s I think. The real steel. It's been taken well good care of. Our son came over to visit with Jody for Mother's Day because he's had to work, and Lily Bell has harassed him nonstop since he's been here. She's over mauling him for attention now.
Lily! Yeah.
She's claimed him. She said, "This is my Ethan. You go away." She's like, "Alright, you got the shoe." Alright, I got it mostly filled up with some of my acid markers and pens. I got this case I'm just going to take down there and set up the side of it. But I got just a few more pencils to put in there. And then a small ruler and stuff I use a lot. Stuff like that. Taken out of this to make it easier for me to do some drawing downstairs. That's going to do it for me tonight. Hope you all liked this video. Don't forget to subscribe. It's free. Helps me out. We'll catch you next time, guys. Bye.